Oh boy, once again, there's another one. Another one. Yep, another one. A fourth one. And it's about Weegeepie again. And as you can see, guys, in reality, Weegeepie is not gonna do a response video. He's trying to brush it off. And in this video, we'll keep reminding Weegeepie that he's not getting off the hook, okay? As this document, as we're gonna do something, I will leave the regional link of the document in the description down below so you can check it out. And also, there are videos that former friends of Weegeepie, they released their side of the story. You can check that out, which the document also literally explains that too. And yeah, as for me, I'm just gonna go through, give you a TLDR, okay? But overall, TLDR, Weegeepie was another victim came out, and Weegeepie groomed her, and this time it's a 14-year-old, and Weegeepie is trying to brush it off and shrug it off, and he is acknowledged, and also his former friends left him because he literally is just a one pathetic piece of shit. Yeah, that's how I gotta say. So as we can see, guys, basically, as we can see here, hold up a minute. All right, here we go. So Weegeepie unveiled part 4. So this is by Hushmush. Corrects to him. So there's number one. Another victim spoke out of her experiences, her being only 14 years old. Number 2, we got in full confirmation of his pedophilic actions. Number 3, our response video is likely never to be released. 4, Weegeepie uses the same tactics for every victim. Due to the amount of victims who spoke out about their experiences with Weegeepie, there could be many other victims who haven't spoke up about their experiences. So guys, I forgot to give this, but content warning, this contains more sensitive information. As you may know, guys, I read this whole doc. Let's just say Weegeepie is so unhinged and literally, for example, he literally tried to use this minor to tell one of Weegeepie's exes to go unalive themselves. So yeah, so unhinged. Like Weegeepie literally is just out of control. So here's one thing I want to point out. It says the victim literally says that Weegeepie, to like the victim trying to have try to shrug off Weegeepie's behavior, because Weegeepie is so down bad, like literally creepy towards this victim, and literally Weegeepie is trying to tell the minor he groomed that to make some sexual noises for him. And also, once again, I should say this, that Weegeepie literally every time sends half naked photos of himself to the minor, which of course the minor is super uncomfortable seeing that. And also there's this one, yeah, as the victim says, like Weegeepie told the minor to he told the minor literally to masturbate pics, and also told this minor to moan for him, and also called him mommy for some reason. Yeah. Yeah. And the victim refuses to do all that, and Weegeepie literally sent her voice messages of himself moaning, and really just how much of a loser he is, and also creepy, like literally. And also, this is all from a account Weegeepie uses. He has different alt accounts, especially on Instagram, and this is all occurring on his Weegeepie gaming account, which pretty much sure he deleted it. He deleted it at some point. So yeah, this is the whole entire victim's well, her experiences with Weegeepie. So you can also go read through that, and keep in mind, guys, you will be cringed a lot, because Weegeepie, once again, is just a creepy loser. That's all he is. And so here he comes with DMs with Idris, I don't know. Due to a lack of response, another Weegeepie's former friends decide to ask him about the situation, and Weegeepie responded, incriminating himself even more. And the link towards is the video evidence. And overall, it's all French, guys, and pretty much it's translated, but you will look through it. So as you can see, but indefinite analysis of his words is Weegeepie has made counter arguments to the claims, but do his arguments hold up as the G claims? That's what we're going to see. But first, we must bring in context of definition of power dynamics, as it will play a crucial role in understanding why his actions are wrong and exploitative. What are power dynamics? Content creators have a large audience and as such have a higher chance of being an authority figure to a younger, more vulnerable fan. This is known as power dynamics. It doesn't just apply to content creators, however. This can be the same with the relationship between a student and a teacher, or even an older person onto a younger person. It creates a huge imbalance between the people concerned, causing the victim to be more intimidated by such a figure. This is why even the age gaps weren't as big in some instances. Weegeepie's status as a content creator causes an imbalance with the relationships he has had, considered they were all fans of his content. So basically, power demand, it really makes sense because as you can see right now, Weegeepie literally has the status of having like how many subscribers he has right now? Like 2 million subscribers, which that cement his popularity there, and pretty much in everything he's done. He's just as he thought that once he is famous, he could get away with everything, which he is dead wrong. And that's the big issue with content creators or anyone, adults, higher authority figure, teachers as well, you know. Yeah. And also, let's get over this. Basically, from the analysis, this analysis will cover each argument in response by Lucas line by line, explain why his perspective doesn't align with facts that have been confirmed. Lucas' messages will be quoted in dark green, and their debunking will be in red. So this is Weegeepie in green. So he said, this robot girl never was 12 as far as I know, so she is lying a third time about her age. Already the fact she lies about her age, doesn't that already wake you up, guys up? And the debunk says, no matter if she lied about 12 as well, it is no fact you stay in contact with the victim after she says she was 12, lying to your friends about cutting ties with her, thus putting you in the wrong and a pedophile. You two exchanged news, and that is wrong considering the fact. Weegeepie responded, I never raped this person, this massive bitch. I don't see why after 5 years she lies like this. The debunk. In the third document, it was said that we weren't 100% certain that it was true. It was, however, put out anyway because it felt important to keep in mind. We never claimed it was true. We included it because it lined up with your other behaviors, and it's why we expected a statement from you. And then Weegeepie responded, the motive isn't, oh, Weegeepie is a pedo, we need him to stop, and it's, oh, I don't like Weegeepie, let's go harass him. Honestly, Weegeepie, you're trying to... Ooh, you're trying to defend yourself in the most pathetic way possible. And the debunk says, in the documents we gave substantial evidence as to why your acts indicate predatory behavior, including evidence of attack at the Pilvia. Harassment was never incited within any of the documents. We simply advise people not to support you. And then Weegeepie responded, however, to shelter and protect a real weirdo who imagined a girl under a shower and had a wet dream of another girl, it makes me really wonder who are good and bad guys there, huh? As you may know, guys, that response Weegeepie makes me, and it doesn't make me want to stop feeling that sense of irony, because the matter of fact is, guys, this is the same guy who literally calls out the Friday Night Funky community having problematic people, which, yeah, really, I can see your hypocrisy there, Weegeepie. You try to play hero, but we can all see you're not really a hero at all, man. I saw you were just completely bitch and moan on the community, especially on people that are not problematic. So yeah, real irony there, Weegeepie. And so the debunk says, it doesn't matter, those comments are not comparable to what you did, considering the person you're talking about was younger than you and doesn't have the power dynamics that you have. Besides, those statements were confirmed to be jokes, which for you, on the other hand, weren't, and were likely predatory actions. Weegeepie, literally nobody realized, told themselves, wait, none of this is normal. Replied, none of this was normal in the first place, and many of your close friends told you to leave her for that specific reason. Again, it does not matter, because you prolonged the relationship with said person despite her claiming she was 12. Weegeepie said, the fact I was with girls online and that I was cringy and all that was because every time I make friends, they use me for my fame and my skills in video editing and 3D. But when it comes to being there for me, even playing with me, and there's nobody, it's a complete dessert. And this is pretty fast because some of your friends still care about you. For instance, after some alarming tweets you made, Resprune himself reached out to you. And as you can see, guys, this is his former friend, Weegeepie's former friend, literally try to tell Weegeepie what's going on, and Weegeepie literally drove him away. Which again, guys, this is the former friend. I will leave the YouTube video that Weegeepie's former friend made. He will explain everything about it. So yeah. Not only that, you shouldn't forget some people don't want to play with you because they don't have much as free time as you do since you dropped out of high school. Oh yeah, yeah. Weegeepie literally did drop out of high school because of the success of the YouTube channel, which literally SMG4 gave it to him. And honestly, guys, I would not recommend drop out of high school at all because you all saw fame and fortune on your success on YouTube. It's better to graduate and maybe go to college by choice. Do not do this at all. So I just realized if she was 14 right now, this is a 3-year age gap. It's not 4 and 5. And no, she's 13 right now. She's turning 14 this year. You turned 19 this year. This makes you a 5-year gap. She admitted to being 12 in December while you were 17. According to the DSM-5, a person who is sexually attracted to a forbidden child 13 or while being above 16 years age with at least a 5-year gap is a pedophile. So Weegeepie responded, luckily I am taking time for myself so it doesn't affect me instead of rushing to make a response to you like an idiot. Sure, Weegeepie, sure. Yeah, you still haven't done your response video, you idiot. You have been given well over a month now to make a response video in regards to the allegations, almost 2 by now. The fact you claim this does not affect you is false in every possible way, especially considering you still constantly delete YouTube comments that are against you. I can confirm, guys. I saw some latest comments that are like higher, and once I check that now, they're gone. So because Weegeepie gave out the most blatant excuse ever. Like he literally said he hides the comments because, well, you know, because he's trying to protect himself. Wow, bro. And so on. Respune's video. A former friend of Weegeepie made a well-detailed video about his experience in this video. Multiple things from the Doc 3 are directly confirmed. If you want more context, you can watch the whole video here. Once again, guys, I saw the Respune's video about it. You can check that out, which I will leave the description down below. You can check that out. Alright? And Resprune talked with one of Weegeepie's closest friends and recorded a call, and we know without a doubt. So, bullet to point. Weegeepie did send nudes to the 12-year-old, and you can see the subtitles. What I forgot to tell you, Indy, at the time he did in fact send her nudes, which that really confirms that, once again, this is Weegeepie's closest friend. And literally, Weegeepie wanted to babysit her as his excuse to go rape her. And yeah, guys, this literally indeed Weegeepie wanted. And Resprune, yeah, that was a girl with the babysit thing. And the closest friend says, yeah, that babysit. Well, yeah, first of all, there's that. And the thing, he admitted to it. So Weegeepie himself admits to sending news to her. Not only that, but he lied about cutting ties with her after his friends confronted him about it. So yeah, Weegeepie literally lied. Like literally cut ties, but he lied to it. And after his friends confronted him about it, I can't. And this is Weegeepie in green says, I kept being with her, but I didn't continue the news. That's what I just told you. Honestly, Weegeepie, if your friend says you need to stop doing that, that doesn't mean you continue talking with her, because you're literally proving yourself. You're literally endangering a minor here. You already did. Finally, we get confirmation that Neaster knows about the situation, was told by the close friend Weegeepie, and is deliberately ignoring it. And, yeah, guys, if you must know who Neaster is, well, basically Neaster is one of Weegeepie's supporters. And as of right now, as I checked this document earlier, it will tell you that Weegeepie supporters like a little bit of like 3 and 4, Neaster and some other 2, and Neaster literally posted out on Twitter the most saddest excuse about Weegeepie defense I ever seen, guys. It's straight up laughable, because TLDR, they put out their response, and they literally said everything wrong. They literally ignore every document. They know about the document, but they ignore everything about it. Boy. As we predicted in Doc 3, Weegeepie never began a response because he doesn't have a way to disprove anything. In Resprune's video, you can see that on February 25th, he admitted that he hadn't even begun to work on the response. This was almost an entire month after Doc 2 was released. As you can see, it's confirmed, but it's in French. And also, once again, he admits that the response was just an attempt to make the people involved in exposing him look bad instead of disapproving everything staying in the doc. So yep, there's this, and there's Neaster. That sad excuse, sad attempt to defend Weegeepie. This is the post I'm talking about, guys. It's literally so bad. So yep, and also here's Weegeepie supporters, as you can see, and basically it's mostly like 3 or 4, but most of the autocones are Weegeepies, which right here there's this one and there's another one, and yep, there's only like 5 supporters there. So in conclusion, guys, going on Weegeepie's actions, his numerous victims, and his refusal to acknowledge his action, Weegeepie is a genuine online predator. He constantly manipulates victims, using the same tactics on each and one of them to get them send news, moaning audios, and whatever other immoral content he desires at the current moment. He uses his status as a content creator as a power dynamic to expert his influence onto his younger people and guilt trips them in many ways, most notably through threats and emotional manipulation. Moreover, he shuts out any form of criticism and tries to portray himself in a good light from the comment section. It is very clear that he does not want to take any accountability for his actions, and even it justifies them to this day. There are no excuses for his action. He is a dangerous individual who does not deserve his audiences. So yeah, guys, as you can see, you can read the entire document, and once again, I might warn you, it contains a lot of sensitive material such as grooming, manipulation, all that. Be advised, okay? But in my humble opinion, as of right now, I'm just gonna say this right now to Weegeepie, okay? Weegeepie, dude, I know you're not gonna watch this, or you're just gonna write it off, say I'm dumber and that I don't respect anyone's opinions, because you probably just know me in the community, which I left by this way. Here's the thing, Weegeepie, just at this point, Weegeepie, just give up, dude. The writing's on the wall. Many of your former friends left you, and also there's this other former friend of yours literally exposed you, how much of a jerk, how much you're so problematic, and you don't listen to a single thing. Hence, you're trying to brush it off. There's no way how you can brush it off. And also, I'd be way happy if you turn yourself in to the authorities, because you clearly almost attempt rape to a minor. Even then, you were young as her, but that doesn't excuse the fact you literally did that. And then you go on your way, continue what you're doing, and also pretty ironic of you, like you're the same individual who calls out the Friday Night Funky community being problematic themselves, because there's some users that are problematic people, yet, and also you just literally attack anyone who's in it. Wow, makes you a great role model, am I right? Yeah, right. So it would be more happy for us to, you should go turn yourself in and literally confess everything you've done, okay? And also delete your channel. You don't deserve your audiences, dude. Just delete your entire goddamn channel, because it's clearly proven you're just using your channel as your power dynamic as your higher authority to try to manipulate people, especially with minors as well. Like you, because you clearly don't care what age they are. Yeah, because you literally get turned on a 12-year-old. So yeah, Weegeepie, once again, I'm just saying what's best for you, okay? And I don't care you try to screaming at me, whatever you. But hey, whatever's the case, my response to you is this, like that. Okay, good. So anyway, guys, that's all I had to say for this video, and you can check it out in the description down below, the documents and also the response video made by Weegeepie's former friends. You can check that out. So yeah, and once again, read at your own risk, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. So the comment is always, I'll see you next time in my next vids. Peace out.